We've tried planting a lot of flowers that have died.
We used to pour our soda on the ground thinking that soda trees would come out.
We used to also think that we were ghosts and witches.
No. Okay, Haleigh had this, like, American Girl doll, like, whenever they came out. Like,
You talking about the scary thing at the graveyard?
No. Just listen. Okay, so we went to,
Tell them about the morgue.
Haleigh,
When
that's what I'm doing.
Okay.
No, I'm telling them after that. Okay, so me and Haleigh, we lived in a funeral home for a little bit. And
We lived in a funeral.
Yeah, we lived in the coffins. We lived in the coffins. Anyways, so there was, like, our backyard was a graveyard, and so there was a mausoleum. And me and Haleigh went to... Stop. We went to the mausoleum with her haunted doll, and...
It was haunted.
No, it wasn't.
Dude.
Haleigh, you turned its head. Don't even lie. Okay, so she's like, if you are alive, turn your head. And she's like, Hannah, turn your head. And I went like this. Next thing you know, I turned back, and it's turned. And then I threw that doll away, and Haleigh got mad at me.
Do you remember? Oh, wait, where'd it go?
I don't know.
Hold on, wait.
Haleigh, they can't even see your face.
I know. Hold on.
Sit down. Okay.
There was this one time where leprechauns were real.
When they were real, but they're not anymore.
I told her. And I said, Hannah, a leprechaun just bit me. Stick your finger in that clover patch. It's going to bite you too. And then she pulled out her finger. Gold glitter.
What? I remember we thought that the mosquito hawks were their actual
No, there was a little
form.
speck of gold glitter.
I know. I remember you telling me that leprechauns messed up your second grade classroom.
They rode around in a little
No, I remember
Hot Wheels car with the clover thing antenna. Ooh, what about when we used to go to Fairyland in our closet?
Oh yeah, so me, Haleigh, and our cousin.
What about Boxy?
Haleigh, one thing at a time.
I have to write this shit down.
Yeah, I know. Okay, so me and Haleigh went into our closet with our cousin, and we turned off all the lights. And this is when we were, like, really big Tinkerbell fans.
They had so much fairy stuff.
So we, like, closed our eyes, and we were like, all right, now we're going to the fairy mall. And we're like, oh, hey, girl. And we're, like, talking to each other. Oh, no, one time, Haleigh was on the phone with one of her friends. Haleigh, stop showing our fat dog. But one time, Haleigh was on the phone with one of her friends trying to be cool, and I wanted to embarrass her. So I was like, Haleigh, can I play with your fairy dolls? And Haleigh, like, put the phone down and, like, picked me up and threw me into the bathroom.
I was a very abusive sister.
She still is.
When's the last time I hit you?
I don't know.
There was this one time we had a box.
A vacuum box. And we saw, like, all these movies where, like, people would, like, pretend that
No, it was
boxes...
SpongeBob.
Yeah, we saw SpongeBob in that episode where the box and they were, like, making all this cool stuff happen. Imagination. So, Mom just got a new vacuum, so we're like, the box. We turned that thing into a movie theater. Oh, my gosh.
Freaking rocket ship.
Yeah, okay, so the movie theater...
Restaurant.
We cut a hole, and Haleigh would be like, what do you want, madam? And
She
she'd
even
give
had
me yogurt. She was like, we have yogurt.
Cheese sticks.
And I'd be like, can I have yogurt? And then I'd watch Beauty and the Beast.
Yogurt,
and then we'd
cheese
switch.
sticks, they're Funyuns. That's it.
We watched the VCR.
I remember we used to go to this movie place, and there was this little chihuahua thing, and Hannah would let it lick her boogers out of her nose.
What? What?
No, you did.
No, remember whenever we had like our own little like gang in the apartment?
Do you remember when me, you, and all those girls would hump the poles on the playground?
We'd be like, this is my boyfriend. And then and then someone had a ring, and I was like, we're engaged. I forgot all about that.
I remember that one time. Remember that kid Adam that I dated?
Yeah.
And I put both of my legs up, like I did like the splits in between the two poles, and I was like, I'm stuck. I'm stuck, help me. And they helped me, and I was like, you want to be my boyfriend? And he said, yeah.
I remember it was us three, and we were over by, like, one of those generator things, and y'all were sitting on it, and I was like, I dare y'all to kiss. And he stepped in an ant pile.
And used that as an excuse not to kiss me.
Yeah.
There's
remember
this...
whenever he dropped the wine?
Oh, my God.
Okay, so he came over, and he, like, we did something, and he, like, backed up and, like, knocked my mom's wine over. My mom's, like, a really big wine lover. So she was like, get out of my house. So he left. And then, like, 20 minutes later, he knocked on the door. What day is it? And we were like, Friday.
No, he's like, it's today Friday.
And we're like, yeah. And he was like, okay, bye.
Wait. The one time we were in the shower with our cousin Taylor. We had just gotten these sex bracelets. And
we were such bad kids.
we didn't like her. So we
had spikes on it too.
Yeah, she wanted one.
So we were like,
and she wasn't part of our group.
No, we had our own little clan.
So we said, Taylor, we're gonna put both of our pee
into a little medicine cup,
and you're gonna drink it.
And she said, okay.
She got one bracelet out of it.
And it broke. Sorry, Taylor.
Come on, sisters. Let's do the gravy.
No, they told me, her and my cousin Matthew were like, we're witches and you're too young to fly. And they were like, yeah, we fly to the gas station every night on our rooms. And to prove
finger phones.
And to prove it to me, they used glitter glue, like the Harry Potter glitter glue. Yeah. And they'd put it on paper and they'd be like, proof we have magic.
No, we didn't.
Yes, you did. I remember at Grandma's house, we were all doing like arts and crafts, and Haleigh, do you remember our cats made out of socks?
Oh, those are so. Remember me and Savannah got the clothespins and made them into little babies.
And we had our little shoe tower,
so
and then we got the candles, and we were like, oh, this smells so good. Every time I see them, I think of that. No, we used that shoe tower for everything but shoes. No, remember whenever
it was a little house.
Okay. No, me, you, and Taylor all like had this really creepy night where we'd like make it with the rat stalls, and we were like, we're a family, and then we'd like, do you remember that?
Do you remember the time that we were like pouring wax onto the Barbie
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
It was weird.
We had like this satanic night with our Barbie dolls.
They died and went to hell,
we
and possessed them.
And then we had that clown doll.
Yeah, and they came to life and died and all kinds of shit.
Yeah, and then we went to the beach the next day and a bird pooped in Haley's mouth.
Yeah, because it pooped on her shoulder and I started laughing.
And we have a picture of it.
I was like, ha ha ha! And I swallowed shit.
Yeah, it was a nice time. I don't remember. You told me that I got mad at you one time, so I picked up your dog and threw it behind my head.
You did. Prince. You threw him all the way down the fucking driveway. And it was really mean. He was like this big.
Okay, I was like, I don't remember.
She was just fucking evil.
Oh, Haleigh, you were evil.
You were evil.
Haleigh, you would pet me on the head with your elbow.
That's not evil.
Yeah, it is. You wouldn't even touch me with your
cute.
hand. No, you were evil to me. Remember that time? Oh, I don't remember it, but you told me about it. That Gary had ran as a bath, and he was like, don't touch the soap. And you were like, and so I was just sitting there, like, minding my own business, and you touched the soap, and he comes back and he's like, who touched the soap?
Hannah.
And you're like, Hannah.
I also gave her a few homemade haircuts a few
Yep.
times in the bathtub.
Yep.
She looked really fucked up.
I remember whenever you told me that I was from Texas and that mom was like a bull rider.
And Hannah would be like, listen to my Texas accent,
and
I'm
I
a
would wear
cowgirl, and I used to live there when I was born.
No, and I wore my Woody costume for like
She'd
ever.
be like, this is how I really talk. I just talk normal sometimes so people don't know where I'm from.
Haleigh, no, remember whenever that we put Oreos in that girl's hair at daycare, and she's like, my beautiful brown hair.
No, it wasn't Oreos. It was like these little things with like chocolate on the inside. Not cream on. It wasn't Oreos. They had chocolate on the inside, and we chewed them up. We chewed up the chocolate on the inside, and we put them back in between the cookies, and we squished them together, and fed them to her.
No, she had it in her hair.
Then I know, and then we got it in her hair,
and she was like, my beautiful brown hair.
I don't remember that.
You don't remember that?
No.
I don't think I told anyone. I just ran.
Remember me and Hannah used to sit in our car in the parking lot when Mom would leave us to go grocery shopping, and every time somebody walked by, we'd be
go,
like,
bugga bugga.
bugga bugga, like
bugga bugga.
No, it'd be like, booga, booga, booga.
No, it was Bugga Bugga.
That's because Courage, the cowardly dog. You remember that?
I remember that show, but I don't remember.
That's where we got it from, because he used to put the mask over his head, the old man, and be like, booga, booga.
Okay.
I swear to God, that's where we got it from.
I believe you, I just don't remember it.
We also spent a lot of our time eating banana popsicles and watching SpongeBob.
And everything.
I have a picture of Hannah laying on the couch like this.
I told you not to put the sign here.
It was heels this high, like this high.
And it was like really chunky. So it was like I was a really chunky
and I held
and
a
I had
sign
short
over
hair.
her head.
And I had sparkly eyeshadow on.
You can't see my face, but you can see my hand in the sign, and it says, Hannah is a hot mama.
No, Hannah Schneider is a hottie.
And then Hannah's like...
Because I told them not to put the sign on me, because I hated my last name. Probably. And my sister, Haleigh, we were sitting on the bed, me, my cousin, and Haleigh. And Grandma's pacing back and forth giving us this lecture, and Haleigh just stands up and takes her wig off. Like, not Haleigh's wig, but our grandma's wig. Just pulls it off and sits back down like nothing happened. And my grandma was like, she was like, Haleigh Murray, I'm gonna crown you. Every Christmas, my grandma gave us Chuck E. Cheese things.
Cups.
Chuck E. Cheese cups. That's all we got.
That's all we fucking
all
got.
we got.
Like 25 tokens of Chuck E. Cheese. And Hannah was sitting there and she was like, the rainbows is the justice.
I remember that.
The rainbows is
the justice of my heart. Because I thought that's what Amanda was singing, so I wanted to be like cool to Amanda. So I'd be like, sitting because it's the justice of my heart.